Hey there, Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Moon, Sagittarius Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. Before we both forget, hit the thumbs up. Thanks so much. I always forget to ask. Okay, so we're going to take a look at the energy for the week ahead for October 11th through the 17th. This is some powerful energy. Okay. Wow, I want you guys to take a look at this card. You guys are so intuitive. You'll probably pick stuff up out of this card. Look at this. I want you to tap into your spirit guide animal if you know who that is this week. I think you'll find it very useful. So we have represented here, we have a cougar. We have the wolf. We have something with big antlers, some kind of moose deer or something that's really big. It feels more like moose. We have well, there's a moose down here, so it must be moose antlers. There's the otter, and there is the looks like a falcon, could be a hawk energy here. So this is called fortitude. So the wolf is about acting independently but in cooperation with others. The moose is about strength and fortitude, but also listening to your intuition and pulling that guidance in. The cougar is really that energy of courage that comes in through the solar plexus. The falcon would be take the higher perspective, get the higher view. It's also an animal that will go for what it's a hunter. So when it sees the opportunity, it goes for it. And the otter reminds you to have fun, and you have renewal. So everything is cyclical. Lean into your superpowers. Step into your own sense of divinity and strength. Know who you are. You are all of those things. But if you also have another spirit guide animal or one of those in particular, I would definitely be working with that energy this week to really help you as you navigate. We start this week coming in that 1010 gateway, this opportunity to make a big change, to move in a new direction that's going to take a lot of courage, and it's not going to be easy, and there will be obstacles that come along the way. But here's the thing: you are spiritually guided and supported on this journey. Should you choose it, your mission, should you choose to accept it, you will be supported. It's a choice. You don't have to go. If you're not ready, you're not ready. 1010 comes around every year. Okay, but this is a big opportunity. If you're ready for it, it's go time. Take that first step. So we start out with the moon in your sign, Sagittarius, and it's near the galactic center, and it is going to be in sextile with Jupiter that rules your sign over there in Aquarius, and that's about making that choice to expand or not. To you, it's unlimited potential, should you choose to accept it. They keep saying that. I don't know who's saying that, but it's funny and it's making me laugh. Okay, so oh, look, you have the tiger that showed up, too, for you today. Okay, so the tiger says, accept your magnificence. No kidding. So we start out with that moon in Sagittarius, but by midday, 1:15 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, the moon moves into Capricorn. And this day, Monday, is the best day of the week. It feels good. You can be productive. You're going to be inspired. I'm willing to take action, and I would totally consider making that the very productive day, if at all possible. Tuesday gets a little more complicated. That is the angry person alert day. I just want to warn you, heads up. The moon makes some really difficult aspects with Mars, with the sun, with Chiron, which was the wounded healer. Things are going to be coming up. Mercury, which is in retrograde, has a difficult aspect, and so communication is going to be all messy. And it trines the energy of sudden tower moment change of Uranus over there in Taurus. And so it's angry person alert day. Watch out for your temper. Watch out for the people around you. Try to listen more than you speak. Over on Moonlit Waters on Facebook, Thursday, this energy was definitely the recommendation was to listen more than you speak. And so I invite you to come over every day. I pull cards over there. It's like 3 to 6 minute little video, but it might help you to remember what days to watch out for. So that's something that you may want to do. But you have accept your magnificence. You have see through the illusion into the truth. And that illusion is because that moon when it squares the sun. If you think about it, then you got energy coming through here, energy coming through here, which leaves a whole backside that doesn't have any light shining on it. And so you have to be able to see through this apex point here into the dark. And you're going to do that through using your intuition. You have the bat. So see through the illusion. And the illusion is that you're somehow separate from the divine, and you're not. You are source energy. There is no separation. We are all one. We are all connected, and I think that's the illusion that you are being asked to see through. You have the badge of bring your life into balance, and you have the rat. This little rat's kind of resting and sleeping, and it's surrounded by the energy of the universe. The rat always finds what it needs. It says, be true to yourself and the universe will reward you. Just be who you are. You came here with special gifts and a special mission. And so now is the time to just be who we are, do what we came here to do. Remember that we are divine. It is time to do that, right? To really focus in on that. And so I think that what happens is this energy gets so stirred up on Tuesday that on Wednesday, when that moon comes into conjunction with Pluto, that power structures are going to be shifting. There's going to be inside of you the part where you go, no, this doesn't work for me anymore. I'm going to do something differently. And so I do encourage you, though, to not just make a sudden shift of direction and run off and take off and go do something. And this is a time to listen and gather information. This is a time to ask the questions. This is a time to listen to what other people think is the problem, because it is going to be through a collaborative work that we're going to get stuff done. And so what is the real issue? What is the real problem? And so if someone's triggered by something, what they're yelling at or you about or whatever, it probably isn't actually the issue. You ever notice how, like if you have a bad day at work and then you go home and your kids are like playing their music really loud and you yell, I just want some peace and quiet. It's not their music. It's the fact that you still haven't unwound for being something bad happening at work or being under stress at work or whatever. And so whatever's happening over here isn't necessarily caused by what's happening here. It may have been caused by something over here. So sometimes things from our past will trigger things. And so the more you listen, the more you understand, the more you have the ability to use that energy when the moon moves into Aquarius, which it does at 4:47 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Wednesday, to do that out-of-the-box thinking, to create the new structures by looking at things a little differently. That moon is going to be in trine now with Mercury. It's a little easier to hear and understand things, even though it's so retrograde. Definitely easier than when it was squared off. But now it's squaring off with Uranus, and Uranus likes to create change, to ground things. And so there is a spark that could really come up with this intuition, this, oh my gosh, this might work. But take some time to kind of work through some of the details with yourself before you just go put it out there. It's important to listen more than you speak this week. It really is. On Friday, though, it is a great opportunity to try something new, to make a bold action. The moon's going to be trining Mars, the planet of action, and it's going to be trining the sun, and so you'll be able to see things a little more clearly. And the moon is going to be conjunct Jupiter, which likes to expand things, and that is your ruling planet, so that's a real opportunity for you. So use this energy of the moon in Aquarius on Thursday and Friday to really assess the situation and be discerning by using your intuition as to what might be a good plan, and also by taking in as much information as you can. So you have here, oh look, it might really have been the hawk. You have the Hawk Prince. Spirit, communication, and paying attention. You have the Ice Queen. Ideas preserved, non-action. Spirit's speaking to you. People are speaking to you if you listen. And this is a time for sitting in the stillness and listening and paying attention. Ideas preserved, non-action, paying attention. Those are your key words for the middle of the week here, Sagittarius. And if you can do that, you also have the Sun Dancer. And the Sun Dancer says joyful activity, celebration of life, and abundance. I think you bring this in. I think, doing things that are fun but not problem solving, just having fun and being optimistic about the future makes a big difference this week. So, tapping into your superpowers there. But the action that you take, go out and go for a walk, a run, go dancing, whatever. Do something, move your body to move that energy through there. But pay really close attention to what's going on around you. The details are really mattering right now. And with Mercury retrograde, it's really hard to pick them all up. All right. Big week. Okay, so the moon is going to move into Pisces at 10:22 p.m. on Friday. And this is not a good placement this week. There's a lot of uncomfortable energies there, a lot of irritants. I have a Pisces moon, and when planets transit through Libra, it is agitating and irritating for me. And so this is what everybody else is going to be feeling this day. And so things are going to be bubbling up. You have an interesting card here that came out, and this is the card of guilt. And I think this is about needing to release the fears and anxiety about maybe being authentic to who you are and claiming and owning things that you may have done. But I'm going to go to the book on this one. The other ones, I know what they're talking about, and they're spectacular, by the way. This one, I just want to understand it in context with everything else. It says, I am sorry that I have to take care of myself. Apricot is truly a saint. She sets aside her own needs and happiness to help everyone around her. Oh, I get where we're going here. And even allowing preloading friends to get involved in her business. One day, her latest business partner announces that she wants to dissolve their company and split the profits. Apricot stands up to her. The company is hers and she did all the work, while the so-called partner added nothing. Now she will only give her the excess, not from the reserve. Sunday, in this energy, I wrote down, you may find it necessary to stand up to bullies today. So the guilt card says, don't be guilted. The guilt card says, you stand up for yourself this week. Don't let somebody take advantage of you. So release your fears about standing up for yourself and having safe, healthy boundaries of protection. Again, if you've done the listing this week, you can tell where the real problems are and you're not running over somebody, but that doesn't mean you let yourself be a doormat either, because what you have here is you have a soulmate. And this soulmate card, the story in this book is really interesting. The soulmate card says that this guy is used to leaving. He's a leaver. He's a walk-away Joe. And so he knows how it plays out. He gets tired with the relationship. He's ready to move on. He's walking to the door. He says, sorry, I'm out of here. And the girl always says to him, but why are you doing this to me? Why are you leaving? But this time the girl says, I love you. And he realizes that he loves her, and in acknowledging his true feelings, there's freedom. It is in acknowledging your true feelings about a situation where you stand up for yourself that creates the freedom. I am not saying that you're going to tell someone you love them this week and they're going to go, oh, you are my soulmate for life. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that by being authentic and speaking your truth, you will draw and attract into your life the people who support you. Be authentically who you are. Because look what else is coming. If you speak up and speak up for yourself, you have joy. And look at all the light coming off that. You have a miracle. So you have the opportunity here to make a real difference in your life by standing up for yourself to a bully this week. Do it with kindness. Do it with compassion. It's not about, she didn't attack him. She spoke her truth. If you're encountering a bully, you don't need to attack. You speak your truth. Kindness, compassion, and let the chips fall where they may. Interesting week. All right, so again, I have daily card readings over on Facebook. You know what I didn't say is if you are playing along, it is I am ready for something bigger, better, and brighter is the mantra for this week. And honestly, Sagittarius, it looks like you're ready for something bigger, better, and brighter. Your mid-month came out last week, so be sure to check that out if you haven't. And then next week, in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, you will get the month ahead in November reading, because it's already November. Also, one last thing, Sagittarius, the South Node is getting ready to move out of your sign. Have you learned everything that you were supposed to learn? Now is the chance to apply those lessons. And when you do, that's when the miracle happens, and that's when the joy comes in. So have you released the negative things that allowed the baggage to go that needs to go, and welcomed in the new version of you, the one who speaks your truth? I hope so. All right, I'll talk to you soon. You take care.